Good afternoon. This is Susan, and this is Susan's Ramblings. Day 7, well, day 8, I believe it is, of the 30-day garden produce recipe. 30 days of recipes that tells you how you can use your garden stuff, your garden produce, the produce you get out of your garden. Alright, some of it will be preserved. I've been giving canning and pickling instructions and so forth. And some of it can be used right away for a carrot cake or carrot bread. This one is carrot cake. A very simple recipe. Your carrots are grated. Okay? It's a very moist cake because of the grated carrots and because of the we got crushed pineapple on there too. So it's something very, very simple, very easy. And of course, most of my recipes, I hate to say it, but they're easy. I don't believe in long, hard recipes for you. So carrot cake. Way to use up the carrot that you've got, that you bring out of your garden. Okay? By the way, I found the beets over at the center where we have our main meals and so forth. People bring things there for us to take, for us to share. And there were a bunch of beets there today. So I'm going to make canned beets tomorrow. Okay? This one is frozen slaw. Frozen coleslaw. I didn't know you could freeze coleslaw. I didn't know it could be, I don't know why, but I didn't know it could be done. Anyway, this is another simple recipe. You used about the same ingredients we've been working with all for the past 8 days. Cabbage, celery, onions, green peppers, and carrots. Those kind of things is what most of our recipes contain. The ingredients in most of our recipe. So anyway, this is one that's really easy. You do all that. You make sure the stuff is chopped and so forth, and then you put a brine on it. And it's a very easy brine. Again, it's about like the same brines you've all been using all week long. It's 1 cup of white vinegar, some celery seed, water, and sugar is all you got. And it will keep frozen in your freezer for up to 1 year. Or if you just want to put it in your refrigerator, you will have to use it within about 2 weeks. I think it lasts longer than that, but I don't have the experience. I can't tell you. I never paid much attention to it, and I never kept it in the freezer. The refrigerator was always kept in the freezer. Okay. Next one, refrigerator pickles. This one I make every year, and I mean every year. Last year I made 4 batches of 4 gallons of refrigerated pickles. 1 for me, 2 for me, I guess. 1 for me, 1 for over at where the meals are, 1 to my daughter, and 1 to my granddaughter. Okay, so there were 4 of them I did. Somebody kept bringing in cucumbers to the center, and they kept bringing in cucumbers, and more cucumbers. The rest of them all got, the rest of the residents all got tired of cucumbers, so they weren't taking them. And so at one time they were taking them and selling them out to just somebody's chickens. And I went, no, we can't do that. If you guys aren't going to take them, I'm going to take them. So I did, and I did refrigerated pickles, and they finished them up just last day. I still have some in the refrigerator, but I will be making more too. And the refrigerated pickles, I've kept them up to a year. It's almost a year now that I've done it, but I've kept them up that long. And it's kind of a sweet butter and bread, whatever it is, those pickles are called. Bread and butter pickles. Figure it out sooner or later, won't I? Anyway, But I hope that's what it's called. Anyway, this is a good recipe, and I use it every year. Like I said last year, I make 4 gallons of it. Zucchini hot dish. We're back to that. I like this one. This is probably my favorite one of all of them that I used. But yeah, it's just a good recipe. I like it. But of course, that's my opinion. Okay. All right. Okay. It says when you do it, yeah, you cook your zucchini, your carrots, and your onions in a small amount of water, and then you go later. You want make your stuffing mix, and instead of using the water that you use, there we go. The water, instead of going to get new water, use the water that you used on your vegetable. It will give you all those vitamins that were taken out of the vegetables when they were boiled or when they were cooked. So it'll give you extra nutrition. That's what I'm thinking. By the way, if you have canned vegetables that you're using, I mean the tin can ones, steel can ones, save your juice. If you don't use, and very few people use the juice. I mean, eat the juice or drink the juice at one time. Just save your juice and put it in a big container in your freezer. Keep adding to it, and eventually you're going to be able to make a vegetable broth. Or you can do like I do, and if I had 1 or 2 beans left, or peas left, or whatever it is after I'm done eating, I just stick those in the same container, and when that container is full, you can have a vegetable soup. You just add some tomato juice to it, or bouillon, or whatever you want, and you've got a vegetable soup. So there's something you can think about. It's easy to get. You have to get into the habit of it. Otherwise, I guess what I'm trying to say is you're wasting money if you dump out that. If you dump that juice down the drain, and if you keep it, you can have, like I said, vegetable soup in a couple of months. Okay, next one, broccoli and cauliflower salad. This one again is about the same. Some of these recipes are really about the same, but they might have 1 or 2 ingredient differences. This one has evaporated milk in it, and that's why I picked it. I like cauliflower, I like broccoli, and I like the salad you make from it. Although I like the broccoli soup too, so cream cheese, broccoli cheese soup. I like that too. And we'll have a recipe for that later on. But now, this is the salad, cold recipe, a recipe for these hot days when it's way, way above 90 and hitting almost 100% of humidity. It's horrible out there. And so this is a supper that's cool and easy to make. So here you go. There you go on that one. Next one. This one is traditional Mexican salsa. The Mexicans, what we consider Mexican here in the United States, is basically a Tex-Mexican food. Combine Texas food with Mexican, and that's fine. That's what the spices are. We eat a lot of it. But when you get if you go down to Mexico and you order what you think would be the same that up here, it's way, way different. It's not as I can say it. It's not spicy. Okay. Some of the dishes are, but the majority of the dishes are not spicy. I think we would probably consider them quite bland. Quite bland. I mean, you don't see that they have spices in. I know they've got spices in. I just don't know what they are. And it's not like Tex-Mexican food, believe me. So there I got this one. It does have jalapeno peppers in it, but not very much. I mean, basically it's just tomatoes and onions and your cilantro, and your jalapeno peppers, just a few of them. So I mean, it's not that complicated. But this is the Mexican one. Well, always we have, I don't know how many different ingredients in, but it's not just as simple as this. Believe me, most of them have sauces have green peppers in them. And yeah, well, they have all kinds of things that's not in the traditional Mexican salsa. Okay, my oddball one for today. I'm looking for foods that we can use our pantry or stock for, and something that's easy, but something that requires not very many ingredients, but the ingredients would be have on our shelves. This one is an old egg recipe, and it's chocolate. So make sure you have cocoa on hand, the chocolate cocoa. Not the kind you drink. Yes, you can drink it too. But I mean the Hershey's chocolate, Hershey's cocoa, all that kind of stuff. Not Nesquik, but the chocolate itself. That's what you need here. Gonna make all kinds of chocolate. In fact, in a couple of days we'll have a chocolate zucchini bread recipe coming up. So anyway, this is my oddball one. Well, I guess I don't know what you call it. I don't know. I can't think of what all I can think of is oddball. It doesn't go with the rest of it. But anyway, that's the way it is. We'll be back tomorrow. This is day 8 of the 30-day vegetable recipe. You have a good day. May God bless you. Bye-bye. We'll see you later.